News. Raisi, the Iranian president, was in a helicopter crash.
There has been some news from the site of the crashed helicopter. There was some communication between one of the crew and one of the passengers on board the helicopter, and the government has reported that communication.
Holy fuck! Look at this fog, bro. You're saying 100% CIA? This amount of fog? Maybe it's not. Bro, if you were helicoptering with this level of fucking fog, brother, if you are on a chopper with this much fucking, with this lack of visibility, I don't even know, unless it's the CIA fog gun. The pilot not saying no is the CIA. Like, guys, as much as I love a good conspiracy, I'm not gonna make like any wild claims here. As people investigate the details of this. However, if there is this level of fog and you're in a goddamn helicopter and you choose to fly the goddamn helicopter, what the fuck's happening here? What are you doing? I mean, it's akin to committing seppuku, okay? I mean, it's just crazy. The CIA has research on fog weaponry. Okay, the fact that they have research on it doesn't mean that they literally have a fog gun and also literally have deployed the fog gun. And also simultaneously, the helicopter pilot still chose to fly during that fog. Y'all are crazy right now if you think that this is like I get why you assume because of the timing of it all. And if he was like in a car or something, because like Israel does have methods of assassinating Iranian people on Iranian soil. They've done it many, many times over. Okay. But the notion that like, I don't know, the timing of it is very suspicious, sure. But like, I don't think this is, I mean, it kind of looks a little bit like one of those, while the timing of it is suspicious, it kind of feels like this was a self-brought, self-inflicted wound. Okay.
Happened a couple of occasions, and they say the report from the team on the ground that the crew member and the passenger on the ground who they were able to contact was that the impact or the crash wasn't that severe.
Did you forget Putin killed his general last year or so? Yes, bro. Putin killed the fucking head of Wagner on a PJ by pretty sure shooting the fucking PJ. Okay? There is a definite difference between air travel, which is pretty fucking safe when you do it with a well, maybe not private jets as much, but like air travel in a plane versus literally flying a helicopter in the fog. I already forgot his fucking name. Prigozhin, the head of Wagner, Prigozhin. Anyway.
But despite the passage of so much time, despite having had that level of communication, the advice that the government's giving to the people of Iran at the moment is to pray for the president and the foreign minister and the other senior dignitaries who were on that helicopter with him. So it does seem that because the mountains are rugged, they're remote, the terrain is hard to move through on foot, it's very muddy, it's hard to get vehicles in close. They've got mountain climbers in there, they've got paramedics on site, ambulances on site, the army is helping, the police are helping, the elite IRGC are also involved in this search and recovery mission at the moment. And the reason that the president was there in the first place, right up there in the very northwest of Iran.
Wagner's doing their PR tour right now. There's a bunch of guys who jack off the Marjorie Taylor Greene will say they're based because they're searching for Coney. That's awesome.
Iran was to open a dam earlier in the day. It was a big deal. It was right on the border with Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan's president came down to the border. They met at the border. They had a meeting after the inauguration of the dam. So this was a very big moment for the Iranians, particularly in their diplomacy within the region, but an important signal for Iranians as well. Here was the president inaugurating a new project to benefit the people of the country. But now, of course, it's turned to this intense speculation in the fog.
Okay. As much as as much as all of my haters say I am Mr. America bad and Mr. America is involved in all of these affairs, and the timing of this lends itself so perfectly to America being involved in this affair as well. I'm looking at the fog and I'm looking at a helicopter that is flying through a mountainous region with this much fog. And I'm thinking probably this one might not be on the United States of America or Mossad or Israel, and seems a bit like like I said, it seems like a bit self-inflicted. Like, that's crazy. You sound compromised? Bro. Oh, my Lord. You're fucking nutty, okay?
In the cold weather, some limited contact with some people who were on the ground, who were in the same helicopter as the president, but still not able to fix the location. And as best we know, not able even to get there.
That's crazy, bro. Look at how fucking foggy that shit is. Y'all are insane if you think this is like... Anyway, like I said, I don't know. But... sometimes when I look at stuff like this and I see like one glaringly obvious thing that is just like hitting me directly in the fucking face. This is an area where fog is quite normal. It hangs quite low. Helicopter pilots are being taught how to fly over it. They knew it was basically fog and then ... free targeting. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Iranian officials detect the exact location of Raisi's helicopter crash site as an hour ago. It's nearly midnight in the frigid mountains where the Iranian president's helicopter crashed. It's now past 11:30 p.m. local time in the remote mountainous region where the Iranian president's helicopter crashed this afternoon. It has been approximately 10 hours since the authorities lost contact with President Ebrahim Raisi's helicopter in the country's East Azerbaijan province, where dense fog hindered search efforts during the day. Iran's semi-official Tasnim news agency warned that extreme cold would only hinder the search further as the night fell. The overnight low temperature in the nearest city of Tabriz will be in the low 50s on Sunday. It's difficult to obtain precise weather data from the remote mountains where the crash took place, but temperatures there will dip closer to freezing, according to CNN meteorologists. Iranian officials say how is there fog in the middle of the summer? Bro, what do you mean? Do you think that this is a fake fog? Like, do you think that a fog gun made the fog in the mountains of Iran? Have you been to a mountain? I hate, personally, absolutely hate nature. Okay? I am not fond of nature at all. Famously so. And even I know, mountains get fucking foggy, man. It's kind of funny because we were just talking about Los Angeles and how foggy LA gets. It's called the June gloom in the mornings. And LA is like dry too in comparison to, I suspect, what Iran's weather looks like, especially in that region. President Raisi active on Discord right now, so I think he's fine just ghosting. Says he's listening to Lunch by Billie Eilish as well. Congratulations. He's just jamming out to the new Billie Eilish. Iranian officials say they have located the exact crash site and are sending teams there. Earlier, authorities managed to make contact with two people who had been aboard the aircraft, according to a government spokesperson. Turkey says it will send night vision rescue helicopter to aid Iran in a search. No! Don't do it! What? More helicopters? What is happening? What the fuck? They're like, hey, did a helicopter crash happen? You know what would fix the situation? You're literally a grifter if you think this isn't Mossad or the CIA. I guess I am a grifter for saying we don't know enough yet. I like to look at all of the likely scenarios. And in a situation, who would have thought that my fucking helicopter Stonlock would have reared its ugly head once again, by the way? I certainly didn't. I certainly did not think that we would be having another helicopter Stonlock. That is a famous one that chatters who are uninitiated probably are oblivious to. One time I had like a fucking 5-hour Stonlock on how helicopters are unimaginably dangerous. Unimaginably. I have roughly 5,000. Wait, what? No, you don't. Shut up. It's just like chatters love being fake experts all the goddamn time. Okay. No, I'm not even entertaining your dumb shit. I asked you if helicopters are safe like 4 times this week during Stonlocks. I know. Where was MHUD? Where was MHUD? That's the real question. I remember you asking me yesterday about about helicopters. The helicopter Stonlock was only like 90 minutes. We all just misremember. Bring in the resident aero expert, Murat. Dude, Murat doesn't know shit about helicopters. Let's be real. I'm from Tabriz and have been to Aras Baran, the forest the heli has crashed in. It is extremely remote next to Varzegan City. I wish we could actually ask the real helicopter expert, Billiam Burr. He has thousands of flight hours. Hamas voices great concern over Iranian president's helicopter crash. Details about the crash are still murky, and Hamas expressed solidarity towards the president and the brotherly Iranian people. Yes, I remember. It broke my brain. Now every time someone mentions anything about helicopters, I think of them being unsafe. Yeah, I mean, good. That's not a bad thing. Unlike any time I say at the top of you think of the top of the hour ad break, which is a bad way to condition people. Being afraid of helicopters is healthy and good. That's a good way to condition people. What does his death mean? Not that much, I don't think. I mean, unless like this is somehow linked back to like Israel or America, which is, I doubt it. Beyond that, it's just like, who cares?